What's up, game boys and girls? Big T here, back with another video. It's been a minute since I've been on camera here, or no, actually, I just did a live stream, so it hasn't been that long. But anyway, I want to do this review. You guys know I'm really into kind of the accessories for the Switch, especially since Nintendo's own controllers and whatnot with the Joycons have been disappointing. Also, the Pro controller itself has been a disappointment. With funny D-pad issues and also some drift with the analog sticks itself. So I've been a little bit disillusioned with getting Nintendo first-party controllers this generation with the Switch. Never had a problem before. You guys know I'm a big proponent of Nintendium, which is Nintendo's ability to just make products out of this futuristic space element called Nintendium, and up until now everything has been fine. And I know some people will say, well, I don't have that issue, this doesn't happen to me. Well, I'm happy for you, but this has happened to me with multiple controllers, so it's not just a one-time thing. And again, I can only look at my experience and also what people are saying also as far as their experiences, but I'm also looking at my personal experience, and this is very unique as a long-time Nintendo fan to have these issues with Nintendo hardware. I've never had this before. This is very new to me. I've always seen Nintendo products as very, very strong, and this is not only just the console or the controller itself, but the console has had issues with when it overheats and you get cracking and whatnot. I've had that issue. Every Switch in my household has that issue. My kids, both of their Switches have that same issue. So I have a pretty good sample size, at least from my personal experience, on what's not happening well for the Switch as far as the hardware goes. But anyway, this is about that. This is about a review of third-party controllers and whatnot, accessories, as you guys can see right here. I'm a big proponent of the Ori Split Pad Pro, and as you can see, here's some different versions of it. You got this nice Pac-Man edition going on here, which is dope. I waited for a long time for the price to come down on this. You also have the Daemon X Machina. This is the first one I got, the Daemon X Machina Split Pad Pro, which I also love. And I'll put that back. Actually, I'll just move this out of the way for a second and show you this. Let's go Eevee, let's go Pikachu Split Pad Pro controller. I have another one somewhere. Where is it? No, see it up there. Is it red? No, I don't have the red one yet. I'm eyeing a couple more. Because I'm getting crazy with the collecting on these Ori split pads, which I really like. They're very comfortable as well. I don't like holding in handheld mode the Switch too long with the Joy-Cons. It's just not comfortable for me. So Split Pad Pro is perfect for long handheld sessions. But you guys know here are the actual split pad out of the box here, so you can see them there. Very nice, very comfortable. Let's move that. What else? Yeah, so you guys know I also got the Binbok, which I should have pulled out, but I don't have right now. But you'll see them again anyway. I got the Binbok controllers, which unlike the split pad, they actually function off of the Switch. Split pad only works when it's connected to the Switch. Binboks work off of it. You get these cool rear programmable buttons, which is dope. It has not Joy-Con. Well, it has Joy-Con functions. It has gyro as well as rumble, which the split pad does not. Split pad is just straight up controllers, very light and whatnot. But here you can see, this is the split pad I brought, or the Binbok controller I bought first. It comes with this little centerpiece here, so you can use it as basically a Pro controller, and I've done that as well. I don't really like that centerpiece. I think it's a little too wide, and so what I did, if I can spot it, I don't know if I can. Let's see. Yeah, reaching. All right. So what I did is I took my charging, what do you call it? Grip, charging grip, as you can see here, and I took the grips off of the handles, took them off, pop this off right here, so I can add. I'll show you using the split pad. Basically, it's the same thing. So I can add my Binbok to that, and that's much more manageable as far as the holding, how it feels comfortable wise. So that's what I do with my Binbok, which are these. I don't really like the one it comes with. I think it's too wide. But anyway, and it also, I can plug it in, the Binbok. I can plug into the charging port on the charging grip, and it'll charge my Binboks, which is dope. So I have the black ones, but this is actually white. Hopefully it is anyway. That's the one I ordered. So let's take a look. There it is there. Let's pop this bad boy open for the split pad. And yes, they are white. You know, to kind of go with the dropping stuff. There is the grip for the Binbok, the Binbok there, so you can put your Binbok together and you can have like a Pro Controller kind of situation. And there is the Binbok Joycons. So they're basically same size as Split Pad Pro, but they, like I said, they have more functionality. You can use them wirelessly. You can't do with the Split Pad. So major malfunction of it. Here they are. These feel great. Alright, so I'm pressing the buttons there. You can see the LED lights. You can change them based on how you press. I'll do that stuff later. Let's just go ahead and just grab the switch here. Here's my switch. Right there. I've been playing some Witcher 3. So we're going to slide these on. Like so. You hear a click. You hear the little switch snap. There you go. They're on. They're ready to go. I just took a picture. Alright. Programmed in. And right now, I believe I'm fighting one of the wild hunts. Nilum or Nicklum, what is his name? Nilfum? Nithral. So I'm fighting Thrall there. I'm gonna get killed trying to show you this. But homegirl's holding him at bay. But anyway, looks really nice. It kind of looks like the OLED, and it feels great. I love the fact that it has, you know, black buttons and the white body, the white skin. Not really skin. It's a shell, and it looks great. Looks a little. I think it looks kind of cool actually with the my custom back here, the red, and looks really nice. Especially if I turn on the red LEDs in here, it's gonna look real cool. For some reason it's like not reading. Okay, there it is. So there it is. It's reading them as Joycons, as you can see. It's reading them as standard gray Joycons. And this is great. Like I said, you take these off, pop these off. They are programmed right now to work with my switch. And then you can just add them to this little grip here if you want to go Pro Controller style. I'm doing this upside down on it. No, that's right. It's a little stiff. But like I said, I don't really care for this. It's too wide. I think it's a little too wide. But like, it is. There's your kind of Pro Controller setup. You can see the little lights indicating. And so now I can just use this as a Pro Controller. It doesn't feel as good. I feel like it's too wide. I feel like my thumbs are too far apart. But it's fine. This is a functional setup, whatever. But like I said, I actually ended up giving my son my my Pro Controller because he doesn't really use the D-pad much, and you know I can feel the analog stick issues, but it's negligible. You know, But for him, you know, he doesn't. He plays like Minecraft, Dungeons and stuff. He doesn't play a whole lot on it, so it doesn't affect his play. So instead of getting another set of another Pro controller, I bought Binbok again because again I felt like I liked their products, so I bought this Binbok Pro controller basically. So let's pull this out. By the way, the Joycons, the Binbok split Joycons were 40, and this was actually cheaper. This was 31 for their version of a Pro controller. And again, it has all the functionality. It has everything except HD Rumble. It has Rumble, but it doesn't have HD Rumble. You know, so just fine because Nintendo doesn't really promote that anymore anyway. So you have your instruction stuff. You have your charging cable there. And here is the controller itself. So this is unboxing. Not really a review, but kind of a review as far as how it feels and looks. And it looks really good. It looks like your standard Pro controller. Feels lighter, but like I said, it has all the functionality of a Pro controller. So I'm gonna have to program this by, I'm gonna plug it in. It's a quick way to do it. So going through all those functions. So I'm gonna take this cable off here and plug it in. It's the same cable. It's a USB-C cable, which now I have a billion of those things. So I'm just gonna plop it in. I actually can't see my screen right now because I'm looking at my computer screen here. But I'll know when it connects. So I'm just gonna stick it into the USB on the side here. Look at that, first time. Got it right. Alright, so there we go. It is connected, right? I think it's connected. Oh wait, can't be connected because let's do this. All right. Something's happening. It's blinking. Let's see. There we go. Now we're connected. All right. So I took my game system out of the dock, put my switch out of the dock so I can see the screen, and it's showing like a regular. Yeah, everything's connected. Let's go. Right, close it. All right. Everything's functioning fine. I like how it feels. It's got a nice matte finish to it. I don't know if you can really see that on the camera or not, but it's very nice matte finish. The D-pad is actually not bad. It's not squishy. It feels nice and clicky. Wow, feels really good. Yeah, it's hard for me to see because my screen's kind of far away. But yeah, it feels great. Everything is functioning fine. I'm gonna go in and check the settings and whatnot, but you know, based on feel alone, it's great. It may be a little too light for my liking. It's a little too light, but actually, let me check the rumble because I'm gonna go into settings real quick. Check the rumble. Controllers and sensors. Controller vibration is on. Oh yeah, feels great. Oh yeah. So it's too far away. I can't see. Getting handled by Nethrall there, or whatever his name is. One of the Wild Hunt. Anyway, this is really good. Feels great. My thing is, if I can feel good playing like Rocket League in this with this controller, then I know it's the right controller for me. That's my biggest test. That's my way to really test it. But feels really good. I'm pretty satisfied here. Let me turn that down. Yeah, feels great. You can see the little indicator light there. Not a fan of it blinking. I wish it would just stay. But maybe that's indicating that the battery's low. I don't know. I didn't really look. But as you can see the red LEDs there, lit up, which is cool. I love my red and black. That's how a lot of my stuff is with the trim and whatnot. Red trim. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Like I said, I wish it was a little heavier, a little weightier, but it's fine. It really is. And for 31 bucks. So I got my Pro Controller here. The battery is 10 hours, I believe it said on the box. Like 9 to 10 hours or 8 to 10, something like that. So that's great. That's fine. Obviously, Pro Controller I think is twice as much as that. But for the price, this is like half the price of a Pro Controller. So half the battery life. Right? So, but you know, again, I use my Joycons a lot, my split pad and whatnot. And I'll continue to do that, and so I won't be putting as much use into this, but this is great, man. Yeah, so maybe I'll do a full-on review. This is more of like an unboxing kind of preview, but yeah, this is great. Like I said, Binbok hasn't served me wrong yet, so I think it's gonna work out. So, all right, that's it. Let me know what you guys think. You satisfied with your Switch controllers, your Joy-Cons, your Pro controllers and whatnot? If you're having problems like I am, or you're satisfied with them, let me know in the comments below. Thanks again for watching and listening, and now see you folks next time. Peace out.